Hey, welcome to Sultan of Spirit. My name is Zelda, and I'm going to do the weekly reading for Aries. Basically, just for the next 7 days. I know it's Tuesday, but I'm going to do a new spread. So let's see how that goes. Let me know if it resonates. And this is a general reading, so please take the reading as it resonates. Take what resonates, leave what does not. And let's see what Aries have been going through and what energies are approaching you, Aries, for the next 7 days when it comes to your love life and love connections. Let's begin. So the central energy that's influencing you or that you're working with, Aries, is the King of Swords in reverse. So some of you are experiencing a lack of communication between you and your person, or there is a lack of clarity between you two. You or your person might have cut each other off or cut the other person off from the connection. And if there is connection between you and your person, it's very likely to be immature or very little or possibly negative. Let's see. I'm really getting, though, from this that a lot of Aries are actually just cutting somebody off, at least for now, from the connection or the partnership. Yeah. Okay, some of you might be dealing with a Libra. I have a lot of swords here along with the Justice card, or somebody with strong Libra energy in their chart or placement. Oh my. So yeah, your energies are showing up, Aries, as you're showing up as the King of Pentacles in reverse, along with the sword of Ace of Swords. Reading it backwards, but so yeah, along with the King of Swords in reverse as well. These two in reverse. I think this Ace of Swords in reverse supports this King of Swords, basically cutting somebody off from your life, Aries, for a lot of you, or there is a lack of clarity, lack of stability, lack of prosperity, lack of comfort, or there might be trust issues between you. Could be financial issues for some of you as well, or material problems. But there could also be like a problem with respecting or setting or keeping boundaries between you and your person. But for the most part, I think this is due to instability or trust issues or financial issues. You are cutting somebody out from this connection, from this partnership, likely your person. And you don't want to communicate with them anymore. Some of you might be dealing with a deceitful person or a person who just keeps information from you rather than sharing it with you. For some of you, could be dealing with somebody like that. But in any case, there's like no new start, no new beginning between you and this person. There's poor communication, if at all. And yeah, you're cutting them off. And your person, or the individual you're dealing with, Aries, I have the Star in reverse along with the Eight of Swords in reverse. They're not going to be happy. I don't think they have much hope for this situation or partnership between you two, Aries. Or they're just in a situation where they feel hopeless and unable to heal or be positive. And likely it's due to a lot of anxieties and worries and possibly regrets or a feeling of entrapment in their circumstance or situation. Um, Something is coming to an end. So for some of you, this could be the partnership and connection between you two, and for others, it could be a situation that you're both involved in some way. Or it could be one of you are going through something, some sort of an ending, and it's affecting the other too. So take it as it resonates. But I think there is an ending here. And I really don't think that you're interested in this connection or situation with this person for a lot of you Aries. So for you, it's like a beginning, and for them, it's an ending, Aries. It's how it's showing up. Situation can always be reversed, so take it as it resonates, but I'm just going to read it as addressing you, Aries. So I have the Justice card along with the Ace of Pentacles. There might be a new start with a Libra for some of you, or somebody with strong Libra placement or energy in their chart. But for others, this is more so about, it's still a new beginning, a new opportunity, or a new offer. And it's just, it's fairness. It seems like it's something that's very fair coming towards you. Very just. It could be something that you really, really needed. After all that you've been doing or going through, finally it's like karma is giving back to you like a really good opportunity or a potential, a new start here. And this opportunity or new start is something tangible or material. Could be a new job. You could also have a new start with a earth sign as well for some of you, like a Libra, an earth sign, or a combination of the two. But yeah, it could be a new job, it could be a new relationship, it could be a new start, a new home. It's something new that's material, financial, or tangible. And it's a good start, it's a good opportunity. Justice is influencing this new opportunity, so it's something that you really deserve in a good way. So it's like it's rightfully yours to take, Aries, this opportunity, this new beginning or offer. And your person, it's like they're going through a major change, a major ending, and they might feel like okay, for some of you, it's your person is going through a change that's going to affect them financially or in a material sense. They might feel like independent, especially when it comes to their finances or material security. So they're pretty independent. This could also mean that the relationship or the connection between you two is coming to an end in a very intense or sudden way. And so they're going to remain or become single. And for others of you, this is a financial situation. There's like a disaster, a failure, or a change that feels like a disaster, or is just so intense that will affect them in financial ways. Could affect you both, but I think it's affecting them. It will change things for them. For you, because I have new opportunity, new beginnings. For them, I have endings. I mean, with endings, there's always new beginnings too, but yeah, for here, I think for a lot of you, this is like your person is becoming single. And you're over here starting a new beginning or acting on a new opportunity that you really deserve, that's literally like meant for you, Aries. Aries. Ooh, it's a lot of swords here. That's crazy. Some of you are dealing with an air sign. Definitely. or a combination of air and earth signs. Okay, yeah. All I have mostly is like air and earth energy here in this reading, in this spread. So you're going to approach this new opportunity or new start with caution, with logic and reason. You're not being impulsive. You're not just jumping in head first and without thinking where it's going to lead or what the consequences are going to be or overlooking details. You're going to be very cautious and very calm, collected, possibly a little cold, but you're making these decisions with your mind, with your logic, which is good. And you're trying to cut out any impulsive energy, any frustration, any unexpressed anger that could influence your decisions or your behavior. You're cutting all that out. You're just activating the mind, the logic, your logic, Aries. So that's great. You may not feel like taking action right away, at least not for now. I think this is going to be you thinking about it and considering it and making decisions, but not acting on anything just yet. You're kind of holding yourself back, being cautious, but in a very healthy way, I think. And your person, I have the Hierophant in reverse along with the Queen of Pentacles. For some of you, this is just becoming single. Your person, whether you two are breaking up, Aries, and so they're becoming single, or they were with somebody else and then now they're breaking up with them. I don't know what the details of your situation could be different for a lot of Aries, so just take it as it resonates. But with the Hierophant in reverse, there's a problem with commitment, but it's with the Queen of Pentacles. So I think your person is pretty stubborn in their position, but they're good financially. I think for a lot of you, your person or the individual you're dealing with, financially or in the material sense, they have security. They might be responsible people for some of you. But in any case, they're not committal. They're not, like with the Hierophant in reverse, I think it's just like a lack of commitment. They're like loyal to themselves. They're just focused on themselves, their own security, their own comfort, their own physical, tangible needs, their own boundaries, what they want. Or what makes them feel secure and comfortable. They're focused on that. And along with the Nine of Pentacles here right above, I think they're very independent, or they're going to be very independent in this sense. But for a lot of you, I think with the Tower and the Nine of Pentacles, and then I have the Hierophant and the Queen of Pentacles here, Hierophant in reverse, Star in reverse. For a lot of you, this is definitely your person becoming single and focusing on their finances, financial security, material security, and so on. They might also be very unconventional and very rebellious too, the individual you're dealing with, Aries. Very rebellious. They don't like to go by the rules. They may go by their own rules with the Queen of Pentacles here, but when it comes to a situation between you two, that's all they think about is what's right for me and, what are my rules, what are my personal traditions, and they don't really care about other people included in the situation. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody like that. But yeah, for a lot of you, your person is becoming single, and for some Aries, that's mutual. And for others, it's just them being single and you are just focusing on new opportunities, but in a very cautious way. Let's see. What is the potential outcome? What's the projected outcome? Future energies. Oh, wow. Okay. So, Aries, being very logical. It showed up again. I have the King of Swords. You're being very logical and you're shutting out your emotions. Yeah, you're shutting your emotions, you're deactivating them or hiding them in the box or whatever. You're not incorporating your emotions. You're behaving and making decisions with your logic and reason, and being very cold too in the process. You could be also dealing with somebody who's emotionally clingy or out of balance. I think you're dealing with, okay, let me see. You're dealing with somebody who has possible anger issues or are very impatient or have a lot of frustrations or resentment, and they don't express it in a healthy way if they express it at all. If they do express it, it's very unhealthy, very negative, and possibly destructive and manipulative. I think here you're going through a disillusionment for a lot of your Aries, and so that's why you're shutting down emotionally. And the individual you're dealing with, I think, they're not healthy mentally, or some of you are dealing with somebody who's very manipulative. Verbally and mentally, could be playing word games, mind games, and so on, because they have a lot of unexpressed frustration or anger, or they could be very impulsive and impatient. They're not good at thinking through things. They're not good at seeing what's ahead or what the consequences are of their decisions or behavior, at least not right now. And for some of you, it could be where they just cut off communication from you, or just shut down mentally and don't really communicate much. If they do, it's very negative. Or they just don't communicate at all. And there is a walking away here. You or your person, somebody's going to walk away from the situation. There is conflict, emotional conflict, a sense of loss or betrayal, or just a disappointment, feeling underwhelmed or uninterested emotionally. But there is still pain here, or disappointment and hurt in an emotional sense, because it's the cups. So somebody is going to feel very disappointed or sad and grieve a loss because somebody's moving on. This could be you, could be your person, could be both. For some of you, this is mutual. So there is a connection between you two. Emotional connection, a love, a mutual interest, or you do care about each other at least. It could be a twin flame connection for some of you, or very dear close friend or romantic partner, or it could be for some of you this could also be a family member, but take it as it resonates. But somebody's walking away from this connection and feeling very sad about it, or disappointed. Or, like I said, for some of you, this is mutual. And what advice? So yeah, somebody is emotionally going to walk away from this situation. I'm thinking that for a lot of you, this is you, Aries, because the Queen of Cups is in the reverse. Like, you're shutting down emotionally, or you're letting go emotionally, and you're becoming very disillusioned with this person or situation, and so you're walking away, and either you or your person or both are feeling very sad and disappointed because that you did have an emotional connection together. So as far as advice goes, I think that's it. Okay. Oh yeah. So as far as advice goes, there is no growth. There is no, this situation or connection is not fertile, at least not right now. There's no growth. There's a lack of love and compassion and care and nurturing between you two. Somebody is being very possibly deceitful or trying to get back at the other, possibly being vengeful or being very hurtful verbally or mentally. And there could be deceit or backstabbing and betrayal going on, or scheming, so watch out for that. This could be you or your person, I don't know. I think somebody's just going to try to get back at the other for a lot of you. But watch out for, or just trying to escape and get away from the other person. That could be true for some of you too. But the advice is to let go, to stop clinging, to look at things with a different perspective if you aren't already, and to let go of the situation. Stop clinging or stop trying to control the person or the situation. Just let it go. Focus on this new opportunity that's coming towards you, Aries. If it hasn't yet, it will. New potential, new opportunity, or new beginning in a tangible, material way. Could be with a new earth sign, could be a job, could be a new, I don't know, business, or it's something that attached to material things. But it's a really good start, and it's advising you to focus on that. And cut out communication with whatever or whoever does not serve your interest or well-being anymore. Whoever does not help you grow, let go of that. Especially if there's deceit or secrets or betrayal involved, or somebody's being very immature, playing word games and mind games, or just being very hurtful with their words, or just on and off and fickle with their communication. Cut them out. Focus on what matters here. So this was your weekly love reading for the next 7 days. Aries, if it did resonate with you, please like the video. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. And I'll see you guys soon again. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Take care.